Good morning, students. In today's lecture, we are going to study kingdom fungi. What it means? These now see the characteristics of kingdom fungi one by one. The filamentous fungi consist of a body called as mycelium, in which hyphae are present. These hyphae may be with septa or without septa. They may be uni or multinucleate. The non-septate multinucleate hyphae are called as cenocytic. See in this figure. The septa is present, so called as septate hyphae. And if the hyphae does not consist a septa but many nuclei are present, then called as cenocytic hyphae. Okay, it is clear from the figure. Now, these cenocytic hyphae are multinucleated. Cross wall is not present, so called as cenocytic. And the fungi cell wall is composed of chitin. It is the polysaccharide or the fungal cellulose. The fungi exhibit heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Heterotrophic means depend on others. Mostly they are saprophytic, parasitic or predators. And in case of reproduction, they reproduce sexually as well as asexually. Asexual reproduction takes place by fragmentation, fusion, and budding. Now, fragmentation means by forming the two types of the pieces. Fusion means cut into the pieces, and budding on the surface, bud like structure. In case of yeast, we have studied that. Some fungi are symbiotic, either live with algae as the lichens, or mycorrhiza means with the association with the roots of higher plant. Mostly the gymnospermic plant roots, they are infected with this fungus, so these are called as mycorrhizae. Myco means fungus, rhiza means roots, so they are called as fungal hyphae, which are produced with the association with roots. They are useful as well as harmful. Mushrooms are consumed as food. Yeast is used in bakery and the beverage. Penicillium fungus is the example, which is well known for antibiotic production. Another harmful fungi which causes the diseases in the plants and animals. Example is given Puccinia. Puccinia is the disease which occurs in the plants and animals. This is also harmful fungi, mostly associated with the leaves of the plants, and in occurs only in animals also. And penicillium, which is the well-known example, we know that, which is the antibiotic which is used in the antibiotic production. In this way, they are also useful and harmful. Some case mushroom example, we have seen that mushrooms are edible, and in antibiotic industries, penicillium is therefore useful, and harmful means they are disease causing. The fungi are further classified on the basis of their structure, mode of spore formation, and fruiting bodies. Means their structure and spore formation is different. So the fungi are categorized into different categories like phycomycete, ascomycete, basidiomycetes, and deuteromycete. These are the types. Now we will see phycomycete. See in this figure, example is mucor. In mucor, it is also called as the algal fungi. Mycelium is made up of aseptate, means in the last figure we have seen that aseptate means cenocytic hyphae is present. See in this mucor also, cross wall is absent, and they also grow in the moist damp habitats in decaying organic matter as well as aquatic habitats or the parasites on the plants. In figure, mucor example is given, bread mold which is called for rhizopus. Albugo is the parasitic fungus on mustard. This is the example. This mucor, rhizopus and albugo belongs to the group Phycomycete of the kingdom fungi. Another is second category Ascomycete, also known as sac fungi. These fungi are commonly multicellular and some are unicellular, like yeast. We have studied the example of yeast on which on the surface bud is present and the hyphae are branched and septate. Sac fungi can be decomposers, parasites, or coprophilous, that is, grow on the dung, so called as coprophilous. Parasite means depending on the other body for the food material or their nutrition, so they are called as parasitic. Another example is aspergillus in the ascomycete. The morels and truffles are also sac fungi. They are consumed as delicacies. Neurospora is useful in genetic and biochemical assays. Penicillium, aspergillus, claviceps, neurospora, saccharomyces. These are the example of ascomycetes. So these example you have to keep in mind. In figure, the aspergillus is shown. Now third group, basidiomycetes. Mushrooms are the well-known example for the basidiomycete group, which is called as a club fungi. They have branched septate hyphae. Example is agaricus mushrooms. Ganoderma is called as bracket fungi. Eustilogo, smuts, Puccinia is the rust. These are the examples of the category Basidiomycete. Now in Deuteromycetes, which are known as imperfect fungi, are commonly known to reproduce only asexually. Example is Alternaria, Coletotrichum. These are the example of Deuteromycetes group from the kingdom fungi. So in this way we have completed on the basis of their nutrition, structure, spore formation, fruiting bodies as Phyco, Asco, Basidio and Deuteromycetes. In